It's time. That's right, beautiful people. You thought it was not go time? Well, guess what? You're wrong, because it is go time. It is go time for day 183 of Office Hours. Get out of here, man. Office Hours, of course, that's the 5 Nation check-in. That's going live over on Scam School with 2 million subscribers. That's going live over on Modern Rogue with 1.7 million subscribers. Saying howdy to x.com/wood with 1.3 million followers. We got all the awesome people at LinkedIn. And, of course, the hardest of the hardcores, the elite, the diamond clubs, the ones who I'm eventually going to tattoo all over my own face. These fine folks, if you want to be among them, all you got to do is join us live every single day for the rest of your life. I don't think it's asking too much. To be honest, we've all been talking, and we're kind of wondering why you haven't been there already. G. James B, Cliff Horn, Bantarat, BioCow, oh yeah, it's Adam, Earth 56, Magic 51, Dylan Theus, the old school of the Mike Rula, the original one, Argyle Gargoyle, haha, nailed it this time. Yeah, no, we're here. Look, we got 2 things. Some of you guys noticed that there's 2 different thumbnails on this stuff. You know why? Because we exist in multitudes. And for the Modern Rogue crowd, they're probably not interested in watching old episodes of Scam School. But you guys, the old heads, you all know, as part of Scam Nation, that we're revisiting the classics to keep them alive. Otherwise, a bunch of people ain't gonna never hear of them. You know, some of these videos only topped out at like 8,000 views. We'll get to that. But meanwhile, we got stories and present tense verbs to beat the band. And so we're going live with 2 different titles and thumbnails. And we'll figure out what you guys are most interested in this particular program. But for now, we're gonna jump right in with episode 81 of Scam School, called the Fine Dining Scam. This one's a very fine puzzle that I think you guys are going to like quite a bit. You guys ask your questions about behind-the-scenes stuff in the chat, and then when we're done, we'll bring you up to speed. We'll play our guessing games. Oh, look at that. I didn't even get to... There we go. We got our rundown. That's what I should have done. There we go. And then we'll just kind of splash that over there. There we go. And look at this. We can go on to the next thing now. Hey, there we go. That's what's going on. Let's watch this episode, The Fine Dining Scam. Here we go. And boom.
Bad news. This week on Scam School, it's an unsolvable puzzle. Why don't you just give up right now? This episode of Scam School is brought to you by Gamefly. Welcome to the show that would never leave you standing alone at the altar. And by altar, we mean pub, lounge, or speakeasy. Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and this week an impossible puzzle that's totally unsolvable with a completely unfair set of conditions that's also completely awesome. Welcome to Fine Dining. What's going on, guys? I'm Brian. What's your name?
Hey, Evan.
Evan?
Hey, Jonathan.
Jonathan?
Ryan.
Ryan. Easy to remember. Ryan, Evan, Jonathan. Done. All right, I got a puzzle for you guys, and this is a pretty good one because it sounds absolutely impossible from the setup. So what we're gonna do, let's see, we'll set this, we'll set up 2 of these, we'll set up 1 of these right here. And the challenge is, who can get that dime out from the prison without touching the prison, and nothing can touch the prison, and nothing can touch the coins. How about that? So within those rules, you guys go nutty. Whoever can actually get that dime out without touching anything, I'll buy you a drink. If you give up, you can buy me a drink. I like that response, that kind of nervous, like, no freaking way laughter. Just try whatever you want. I'll let you know if you violate one of the rules. Okay. And you can use whatever you feel like. You want to use the straw? You can use the straw. Go for it.
And then you hear this sound.
You have successfully fogged the glass, my friend. Well done. Now it looks nice and frosty in there, so it's got that going for it.
Yeah,
oh, yeah. Maybe sneak attack time.
Oh, you
You totally touched the glass. Not bad, though. That's a good start. Wait a minute. I know, no, that was good. You had the,
Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this
the
either.
manipulation going on. I don't understand why that didn't work. I totally expected the dime to just pop out the moment you had the dual action straws. What else you got? I just want to watch this all night. Oh, a little paper action. I'm pretty sure it's touching, since it's curling upward as you're pushing forward. You tell me that's not clearly touching.
Okay, fine.
All right, what else you got?
All right. This is gonna be violent.
Violent, go for it. We like violence. And now it is sealed in. You want to try again? I think maybe you're onto something. Go for it again. I can tell you're a fan of this theory. I'm a little bit worried about. No, maybe, you know what? Try that one more time. I think you really,
had it, man.
any minute now, you're going to make it happen.
Be close. You got it. You got it.
Are you giving up on the shaky theory? You got anything else?
No.
No winner, no winner? All right, I'm gonna give you, you know what? I'm not gonna give you the answer. We don't give away answers on Scam School, but if you guys wanna pitch in and buy me one tasty beverage, I will sell you the answer to this fabulous riddle. What do you say?
Down with that.
You're down with that?
All right.
That is the voice of defeat. Sweet, sweet music. All right, guys, we're gonna find out, but first we gotta visit the sponsors that make Scam School possible. All right, let's talk about GameFly. You like games, I like games, and GameFly is the largest online video game rental service that offers you a choice from
Gamefly.
over 60
Last time I checked, they weren't writing us checks anymore, so we'll just talk right over their ad. Hello, beautiful people. This is the right time for you guys to head on over to biocow.com/YouTube guesses. That is the place where you can place your bets, because all of these are part of the back catalog. Some of them broke out, some of them did not, and so the question is, did this one become a breakout hit? Place your guess and then and bet money. That's great. It's totally legal. Here we go.
Trial when you go to gamefly.com/scamschool. That's gamefly.com/scamschool. It's completely free. It's as good as winning a free drink. Get on over there. All right, so we'll do it like this. And in fact, I'm not even going to do it this time. I'll tell you guys how it's done, and I'll have one of you guys do it. Who wants to be the guinea pig here? Who's got good long fingernails? You got decent fingernails? All right, here we go. We're going to pretend you're sitting where I am. And just start scratching it towards you. Give it a good claw. Claw. There you go. Get some good hook into it.
Oh, no.
Yeah. There you go, there you go. Winner! Well done! Now, the only problem with this one is that you've got to do it someplace where there happens to be a tablecloth here. So this is one of those you're gonna want to keep in the back of your mind when you find yourself at a fancy dinner, sit down, and the more spongy it is, the better it's gonna work. You're gonna knock it out of the park. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Nice.
It's worth one free tasty beverage. Thanks, gentlemen. Couple of things to remember when you're pulling off this one. First of all, the thicker the tablecloth, the better. Second of all, you've got to have long fingernails. Now, if you have short fingernails, you're still not screwed. Just use a knife instead. Scrape it towards you, and the dime should come rushing forward. Second of all, if you want to suggest your favorite bar scam, if you have any questions about this one, write me directly at brian@revision3.com. And don't forget that you can see all the episodes right back to episode 1 at www.scamschool.tv. If you're doing the Twitter things, you can follow us at twitter.com/scamschool or follow my goofy adventures at twitter.com/schwood. And next week, we're going to be learning how to counterfeit your very own Monopoly money. But until then, I'll see you on Mediterranean Avenue.
Oh, that's right, and that's how you close a scam school.
This is
If you want to see footage of somebody pulling this, it's already leaving and I f***ed it up. The exact moment. No! If you have any questions, squash. Next week, we're going to be doing something completely awesome that's written in the back of my back pocket because I've already forgotten it because I was too busy about worrying about a goddamn train because somebody said that having a train in a shot would be so freaking amazing. And I said, oh, good. Welcome to fine dining. I just made some snot come out of my nose.
Man, that oh good. Wow. Does anybody remember that Christian Bale reference? That Christian Bale, let's do a little bit of history. Tell me the tale of the Christian Bale meltdown song. Let's see if we can find it. What don't you? Yes! Wow. This.
You want me to go fucking trash your lights? Do you want me to fucking trash them? Fuck! And what the fuck is it with you?
I was looking at the light.
Fuck! And what the fuck is it with you?
I was looking at the light.
Fuck! And what the fuck is it with you?
I was looking at the light.
Fuck! And what the fuck is it with you?
I was looking at the light.
It's fucking distracting. Oh, good. 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 No, no, fuck, no. 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 No. What don't you fucking understand? I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking ass. What don't you fucking understand? I'm gonna fucking kick your
Wow, man. So I didn't realize, like, imagine how little of a cultural impact that would have had if it was just that meltdown and that was it. But that song, kind of a banger. Probably should have put up an NSFW warning right now. 7 million views later, everybody's got this stuck in their head. All this.
fucking ass. What don't you fucking understand? I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking ass. What don't you fucking understand? I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking ass. Think for 1 fucking second.
Yeah.
Understand?
I think it gets better as it goes on, according to this. Oh, it's got the Streisand effect. This is amazing.
Shut the fuck up, would you? Shut the fuck up. Shut up if you can't take a joke.
And I ain't walking on this set if you're still hired.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up if you can't take a joke.
I'm trashing my scene. What don't you fucking
All right, anyway. So, apologies for anybody actually at the office during office hours. There's that. So, yeah, that was what I was referencing on that. The fine dining scam had a number of interesting moments to it where, number one, I trimmed my fingernails and I literally couldn't scratch the thing. It was like, whoops. That's why I had to have somebody else who had fingernails. I was a little bit panicked before it. Eventually, I figured out that you could scrape it with the knife. But that was one of those where, strangely, the hardest thing was to just find a place that had tablecloths. And so we actually had to kind of couch the bit around it being a fine dining establishment. Although, if I remember correctly, I don't know that we shot more than just the one routine. Maybe we did another one there. We'll have to see. Greetings, Kian Lafford. Are you really in Ireland? Because if you're in Ireland, I think we're going to come visit you this year. Bonnie and I, that's a lifelong dream. I want to go back to Norway because I was there as a child. And Bonnie has always wanted to go to Ireland. So we're going to make a little European vacation this summer. But anyway, keep in touch, Kian. Let me know if that's a true thing. Oh no, Cliff Horn really did have to close his office door. Whoops. Sorry about that. I'll try to be more courteous about that. Curtis Hoffman, you are thinking of Babar. B-A-B-A-R. Babar. Yeah, this one stretched out okay. Maybe a little bit too far. Nowadays, I can tell that this is sort of the adolescent period where I'm not punching uphill so much. I'm not trying to hide behind like, no, the tricks are good, they'll score your free drinks, which was important before anybody knew who the heck I was. But at this point, these are all friendlies, and if I had notes for Past Brian, I'd say just let them in on it. You know, let it be a generous edit. Let everybody have times. Now, likewise, there's a lot of excess material in here. I would probably trim this a little bit tighter, but for the time, I mean, it's a miracle that any of this stuff got done. Yes, 100% G James B. As soon as we're liquid. Yeah, James Cobalt. Yes. So it was a double funny thing because I forget which order it was in, but Bonnie made the sentence, "Oh, I don't want to go to Ireland. I want to go to Scotland," or "I don't want to go to Scotland. I want to go to Ireland," because that's what because Stonehenge isn't in the other one, and of course, the hilarious part was it's in neither of those. It's in England. Guess Attack is good. I love it, Sinewave. Guess Attack, that becomes useful for anything because whatever we do live, there's going to be some kind of gambling betting moment. Guess Attack is perfect, 100%. BioCow, you can buy it or I can buy it and I'll point it wherever you want. Yeah, Kian, drop me a note. Let's stay in touch. Make sure you're on the email list. Let's see, where is it? There we go. Yeah, signup.scamstuff.com. Yeah. Yes, it is both halves. And yeah, I suppose you can unify them. You'd have two bathrooms in the middle, and you'd have two back-to-back kitchen sets. It's a mirror image duplex. Yeah, Twitch will always stay Night Attack, I think. I can't imagine I'll change it. Everything is an artifact of a different era. Oh, wait a minute. I look a little bit herky-jerky. Do I have too much going on? Oh, nope. Yeah, that's a bit odd. I wonder who I need to cut short. By the way, real quick, just to show them off, I was tinkering with a few different viewer calibration images at the beginning. This one I just went with. You guys caught me. I was almost late because I wanted to figure out how to get these guys back. So I think what I need to do is here. We'll get to the bets here shortly. 1 second. There we go. There we go. So in this case, we've got the warning here, and when I switch between the two, it just does a crossfade. And then likewise, when it gets here, it just sort of crossfades all this in. I want everything to fly in. So what I need to do is I need to duplicate this set. And then I'm going to do... Oh, here we go. I guess what I'll do is I'll create virtual input. Create virtual input. Great. So here's another one. And then on this one, I will go to position layers. And then there should be this one. There we go. Reset that there. And then take the other ones. Oh, this is going to be great. Horizontal chat ticker. Let's pan that down. Oh no. Is that not right? Is there two? Oh, there is two. 3 horizontal chat ticker. That's great. And then 2 will pan that to the right. There we go. And then 1 will pan that to the left. Yep. And then Let's do remarkable reversed Luma. We'll make that up. And then where's the ticker? Let's go pan Y down. And let's do the bug. Off to the left. Pan to the left. There we go. And then finally the featured. We'll pan that up. And then finally, I will delete the background. The background is... Which one is the background? The background is... Hold on, I can find it. 3-shot for Opus. That's right. Okay. So in that case, what I do is I do this, and I just go 3-shot for Opus. I don't see it. Where are you? 3-shot for Opus. Layers. 6 is nothing. Well, that's correct. No. No. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. What this means is... Well... Shoot. General Bryce sub Tom. So layers, these are all layers on top of it. Featured main. Aha! I guess pan that. Nope. Nope, can't do that. Well, shoot. Well, we're close. So we go from this to this. That's not bad. It's not the worst thing in the planet. Although I don't entirely love. Well, that's a step in the right direction. I'll save that. And now we can get back to guess attack. Guess attack. That's what it is. That's got to be it. Sinewave says, yo, I built a new game. I made a community. Guess the outcome YouTube clip game called Cliffhanger. Well, that sounds great. Yeah, I'm totally here for that. The kitchens are sharing a wall. They're on either side of the same wall. Mambo Cube, it's so good to see you. So we got to, okay, we got to, guys, come on, guys. We've had a lot of fun here, but we gotta do our game. We've had a lot of fun, but we gotta do our game. As you guys know, these episodes, they date back to, oh, wait a minute. There we go. Let me throw this on. I'll fix that. Boom. There we go. These episodes were all part of the back catalog, and some of them got discovered, some of them did not. Your job is to guess whether or not this is one of the breakout hits. So we're going to biocow.com, soon to be Guess Attack. We're going to YouTube guesses. We're going to guess how many of these happened. And so far, we've got Magic 51 guesses 51,000. Bantaret says 14,000. KM says 18,000. Argyle Gargoyle says 33,000. James Cobalt says 8,000. Taking the under. Cliff says 32,550. Oh yeah, it's Adam says 50 and 50. 50,000 and 50. Muslik says 42,000. BioCow says 15,123. Earth 56 says 17,500. Curtis Hoffman 6956 says 10,000. 64157 says 27,000. G James B says 51,450. Average Geeks coming in with the over at 115,000. Scary, not Scary Steve says 17,550 or 530. And Charles Rubach says 27,328. I think we're going to be on the lower end. The real, actual number of views is 15,000. 15,000. So who ends up winning? Oh, Hawk comes in with 1.2 million. Wait a minute. Kian Lafford, did you check? Did you check? Yeah, dude, we got some Chat Realm All-Stars in here. I freaking love it. This is the jam. It's good to have you guys back. Guess Attacks, Muslix. Guess Attack. Guess Attack. So who was the winner? The winner was Kian Lafford, 15,000 off by zero. Oh, I guess I should get the exact specifics. 15,758. 15,758 on part of the bucket dump in December of 2009. Let's see. Let's take a look at the old Diamond Club DC TVpedia. And let's see when this guy came out. Okay. Down. Boys, we got a lot of episodes. Let's see, we're at 2009. We're up to Fine Dining Scam, which was September 30th, 2009. So we're getting close to the moment that the YouTube channel premiered. Oh, wait a minute. You updated the real account. The winner changed. BioCow to BioCow. Let's see. Let's see if it reflects it on there. Oh, yeah. BioCow said 15,123. Nice. So he had the over. Kian Lafford, very, very close. Almost the luck of the Irish. Well put. Congratulations, BioCow. Kian Lafford, that was very, very close. Very, very close. Wait, is today your birthday, Charles Rubach? Because if that's the case, happy birthday, my friend. It's rigged. The whole system. It's a fraud, I tell you. So one of the other things that we like to do here on the program is because YouTube is a miracle, it remembers everything you ever watched. And it knows everybody who ever commented on your stuff. And the winner changed to the scorekeeper. Nothing shady here. Oh, September 30th. Well, happy birthday in advance. Let me just, if I miss your birthday, Charles Rubach, know that, I got that whole thing knocked out. That's pretty good. All right, so one of my favorite things is that all of these comments, these stale comments, these stagnant comments, they all await responses. Here, let me switch this over to the Scam Nation channel. That's right. And then I can... Oh, this is great. On my quest to watch all of the old scam schools. Oh, you know what? Here, I will. Let me throw you guys on. There you go. That's great. Wow, these are all great. You guys have your reverse image thing down. God, you guys are getting good. I got to stay one step behind, I think. There we go. This is great. There we go. That's your palette. And then meanwhile, I'm going to respond to these. On my quest to watch all the old scam schools, I think I found the one with the least amount of comments. I'm late to your comment, but we're watching every single old episode every morning live. You should join us, Brian. Pow, pow. Awesome video, dude. Thanks. It's a shame people don't check out the older videos as much. They're missing out on some real gems. Here, we already said it. Now, in this case, I would worry about the copy-pasteness of this, except for really this performance is just for that one person and what shows up in their comment. What about sliding another coin like in Bloody Knuckles? Ooh, I'd take that answer. Was that Alex Rodriguez in the ad? Maybe? Does Gamefly have PS1 games? Because that would be so worth it. Ha! That hair, bruh. It was majestic. R.I.P. Scam. They can't because nothing could touch the coin. Except they could. And they did. What if they push it out with a playing card or ID? Ah, good point. Why did they let that hairdo on the air? Horrendous. You got, let's see, we'll do this. I haven't seen the Street Fighter trailer. I'm afraid to play it for content ID reasons. There we go. Although also, I don't know why I'm worried about content ID. But you know what? Let's just play it. Let's see this, the Street Fighter trailer. Why not?
I got good news, y'all. Gathered here are the world's best fighters.
I won't deny it, I'm a street fighter.
Yep.
But only one of which will be crowned the world champion of Street Fighting! You win! Perfect.
There, skip to the... Oh, shit, yeah.
Everyone keeps going on about your thighs.
What's going on?
I don't see what the big deal is.
What's going on?
All right, this is going to be a great movie. It's going to be a great movie, and I'll not hear anything to the contrary. Let's see. QOTSA much. I don't know what that is. What's QOTSA? Queens of the Stone Age. Ah. Pull the tablecloth, ridiculous hair. Hey, you were wrong on both counts. Hey, I just found this 8-year-old comment. Hey. Skip ad. You and this comment single-handedly killed Scam School. R.I.P. Hashtag JG Snipe 1 did it. Third to comment. Nice. I'm late. Nailed it. That was an easy one. Pow, 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 pow. Here we go. I got a question for you guys. Let's see. Cliphanger.hive.sign.com. Let's see where this is going. Log in. Nah. You guys will have to. That sounds like a not now thing. All right. It's what a summer popcorn flick should be. I hope so, man. I hope it's great. Oh, I didn't see the Mortal Kombat trailer. I just realized on this. Oh. Yeah, the whiteboard is on top of everything. So I wonder if the... I'll have to figure that out some other time. That's right. Guile did do his hair wrong. That's on him. Okay, so where are we at on the rundown? Look at that. We have a rundown. Uh-oh. Yeah, here we go. Oh, no. I got to set up all kinds of layers. So this is on layer 1. Interesting. Oh, but then you really can't see that on there. Huh. That's too small to read, isn't it? Oh, well. So we did place your bets. We did vault comments. Yeah. Oh, time for the Justin story. How many of you guys were there for Great Night last night? Justin told this epic tale. Did you guys, who here clicked on that thumbnail knowing the, oh, yeah, there we go. Hell yeah. BioCow says guessattack.com is registered. DNS is propagating. That's how fast we get to move. Yeah, BioCow and GJamesB, I saw you guys there. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's on Adam. Heard the story on PX3. It was interesting because I think that I really enjoyed kind of abstractly learning about the different status games that were being played. Here, let me do YouTube Studio. I'm going to switch this over to this one. And in fact, I was thinking about posting a cleaned up version to introduce folks on the live feed. So let's take a look at these analytics. You guys can help me decide. So a big thing that we've noticed is that a lot of people like different verticals. YouTube doesn't cross-pollinate stuff a lot. And so what we're doing today is we're starting to break out the live stream into kind of two different angles. So for the Scam Nation audience, we began with the fine dining scam, and we've completed that part. Now other people are clicking now to get the story from Justin, and we're talking about the story from Justin. So we have a different set of thumbnails, but one of the things I'm really curious about is in the, let's do analytics, content, live. Actually, no, I'll go to content, live, and then look at these analytics. And so the question is how many of these are showing up? And now we're finally at a place where the inside content is stuff that I know exactly what we're packaging up and putting out. So this has all been kind of intentionally impenetrable for a long time, because if you guys haven't been watching Great Night Attack live NSFW show or NSFW live show for 19 years now, that's a lot of lore to get caught up in. And lately, over the last couple of years, with everything pivoting in terms of, ad dollars are being reallocated, and robots can do more jobs. So we're trying to build systems to do the important heavy lifting, so we're not so human centric. During the pandemic, we could have 5 people running things because humans had nothing else to do. Now humans are busy. The whole world's getting back to work. So what we need to do is figure out, okay, so it's Brian and Justin talking, but what are they talking about? Hopefully they're not talking about stuff that's in a crowded marketplace, just another 2 middle-aged men flapping their gums. You got to have a unique, spicy take on a thing. So in this case, Fate came calling, and there we go. And so we got on the program yesterday. Here, I'll do that. Here we go. Justin was able to tell his story of being live on the scene for a fairly significant event. In fact, let's go to trends.google.com. Let's type Michael Tracey. Okay. More lately. It's so 56, 67. Oh, this is percentage. Let's do over the last month. Okay. So Michael Tracey was already making noise. Let me do Jim Acosta. All right. Okay. So Jim Acosta is more interesting of late for being in a shouting match, threatening to fight Justin Robert Young and Michael Tracey. Now let's do this. Hampton Inn. Oh, where's the Hampton Inn? They needed their bump. Substack party. Yeah, there's the peak of the Substack party there. That's funny. Oh, yeah. Justin Robert Young. Let's add that one. Oh, no. Well, that's a mistake. We got to fix that. We need more people searching for Justin Robert Young. Oh, look at that. We can move on to... Oh, there we go. Great. So here's my question to you guys is what does it look like? What is the messaging that gets this clip on? Oh, this is what I wanted to show you on the thanks for being patient, gang. On the analytics side of things. So basically the number of impressions, the number of at-bats that content gets is different. So right now, if you go to content live, by going live every single day, the impressions are 4.4 million, right? Whereas if you go to videos, total for the month have been 2.7 million. So we're getting twice as many impressions showing up at the timeline by showing up every single day with the live stream stuff. Now, of course, the live thing is not everybody's bag. A lot of them are going to bounce. And also, a lot of those thumbnails have been, what do you call it? Old Scam School content, which is a mismatch for the Modern Rogue account. Whereas, if we open, I don't want to ping back. You know what? We'll do this, so I won't have to ping pong back and forth. Aha! Let's see. Now we'll switch to Scam Nation. I'll be curious to see if Scam Nation, because it's got the Scam School content on there, I'll be curious if those clicks are higher. So if we go to Analytics, Content, Live. So fewer impressions, but a higher click-through rate, which makes sense. So above 1%, not bad. Because the content is more congruent with what people are doing. Similar output on the views versus impressions front. But both of those, let's compare those to video impressions. So video impressions, we really only released one video in the last month. And that's 65,000 views and 800, just shy of 1 million impressions for one video. Whereas... And this is where we need to get back to. We need to be putting more videos out. And we've got a few. I'm really excited. We got the Meshtastic one is banked, ready to go. We've got the metric time one is banked and ready to go. And then and then possibly this one. So this one is a timely news story. So what I suspect I could get away with is if we have a slightly tightened version of the discussion with Justin, then at the very least I can introduce it, and maybe people aren't interested in seeing a podcast, but if they click on it, then they probably are interested in knowing the story, and Justin does deliver on the story. So there's that. So in this case, interesting. So we want the impressions here. Yeah. And I wonder, let me do this, last 90 days. Just looking at impressions. I haven't played this part of the game very much. So most of the videos spin out on, they sputter out. But this one, we changed the thumbnail right here to free SFX, and I'm convinced everybody is just clicking because it looks like free sex. It's pretty hilarious. Charles Rubach, you mentioned that you're looking for some social groups to plug into. The Meshtastic crew is great. They've got 1,000 people in their Discord. We went to a Meshtastic meetup at a brewery, Northeast Austin. I forget exactly where it is. Keelan Lafford, what are impressions in the land of YouTube? So when you go to a video right here, all of these are impressions. So they're not very valuable, right? I'm not developing a deep relationship with any of these. But it is a fact that I am getting little slices of characters and pitches on their stuff. So these are all impressions. And if you get 1 million of them, and if, they get a 5% click, like for example, maybe, in these, actually, I believe that's right. Let's ask a robot. Actually, here, we'll do it on this one. Oh no, this isn't finished. I gotta do this. There we go. How does YouTube define an impression when it's talking impressions? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's Adam says, there's a Brody Quest video in the side panel. This algorithm knows its audience. Yeah, it does. Yeah, well, and also it's a tech that it gets more interesting the more chatting everyone does. There we go. I'll ground this in YouTube's own with at least 50% of the thumbnail visible for more than 1 second. Huh. So if I'm just scrolling down through suggested videos, do those all count? Or I guess it depends on the speed of the scroll. This is on a desktop experience. At least 50% of the thumbnails on visible on screen for more than 1 second. Up next, on the right side of the video players. Oh, wow. Interesting. Half visible at the bottom of the top. Wow. Just a meaningful chance to notice the thumbnail, not every pixel that briefly flashes by. Yeah. Interesting. Well, so I'm a little bit of two minds because, okay, well, first of all, that's interesting because that actually informs the, there we go, the idea that I mentioned to you guys that this particular episode, this is how you make a kaiju scream. This one, I'm convinced, popped simply because free SFX looks like free sex out of the corner of your eye. And it makes me almost want to wonder whether or not what other fringe corner of your eye moments there are to discover. Because I play with those a lot on the YouTube Shorts. The YouTube Shorts, I'm always trying to find stuff that maybe looks like something isn't the content in there, whether it's shock or shame or whatever, because your brain, human wiring is built to respond to I don't know, gnarly conflict interested stuff. But this guy, in the meantime, so my only hesitation about putting the Jim Acosta, Michael Tracey thing up is, number one, I don't know if the newsy window has already passed. Number two, I don't know if following up with the kaiju one, if I'd rather chase more of that kind of content. But it does seem like a good opportunity to tell people all of the cool stuff that's going on in the lives. So really, the whole thing ends up being an ad for the live tab on Mon and Rogue, which is something. Yeah. Metric time, that's right. That was the inspiration sign. Originally I was doing some poking around because I wanted to say, how come beats never took off, right? How come we don't do metric time? And then what I found out is that the reason is because the number of knuckles on your hands, which is what that video is all about. which was going to be what I would put out like today, but then this news angle thing popped up, so I don't know. We'll see. But if you guys haven't seen it, I'll go ahead and I'll post Justin's story in the chat. Pop, pop, pow. And I think I got to run, guys. I think that I think that's it. Here, I'll press this button. Oh, news and more. I don't have any news that I could talk about. Hard out. That's the one. Yeah. That is part of it. That is part of it. You'll see the video. You'll see the video. I'll rest my case at a future time. All right, beautiful folks. I'm going to get the day started. You guys are fantastic. I will see you guys tomorrow's.